What's smacking, beautiful people? I'm Brodie from Boston, and today we're going to be talking about Survivor, Season 40, Winners at War, Episode 12, Friendly Fire. And it was a doozy. Can you believe the tribal council that happened tonight? I was absolutely baffled. Let's just jump into the... Wait, do you guys like the new setup? Because I've been working pretty hard to set up a new setup, and it is nowhere even close to being done, okay? This is just the beginning, and we got plenty of more stuff to get connected, nice blue Yeti mic, and we got plenty of things that I need to connect all together, and then we're gonna start pumping out some good shit. But right now, this is what we got, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for checking out this video. So let's jump in. The episode starts off with Sarah and Tony fighting. They're kind of like whispering outside of camp. They're like, what the hell? Blah, blah, blah. They're just snipping at each other's heels, going at it like blah, 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 like freaking two dogs fighting over something, some type of food or a female dog or whatever. And they're just arguing. And I'm pretty sure that the tribe can hear them. They're not too far away from the camp. It made it look like they were arguing and they could hear them. So if they could, that was pretty stupid because they were whispering, but not whispering. Like, if you're gonna whisper, whisper. These people were like full on talking, but whispering at the same time. And I find that was like pretty funny. They're like, hey, but screaming it. Like, what the fuck? What were they thinking? Yeah, and she basically threatens Tony. She's like, if you blindside me, I'm never gonna talk to you again. It's just over. And Tony tells Ben about his idol. What a dumb freaking move. I mean, but hey, that's just the way it goes. Basically, Tony gets shit on by a bird or a bat, and he's sitting next to Ben on the beach, and out from above, just a splat, and lands on Tony's arm, and he's like, what the hell is that? And Tony is hilarious this season. I was laughing my head off that whole time, and then he starts getting sand and like trying to wipe it off, and then at the end he's like, what does that mean? Is that good? Yeah, it's good luck if you get shit on by a freaking bat. Let's see if it's good luck. And actually, it was. You won the immunity challenge. Amazing. That was amazing. Tony is going nuts. If you see my last episode, you know I'm a huge Tony supporter. And he's building spy shacks, spy bunkers, freaking bird's nests. That's the new one, bird's nest. So you shouldn't be looking on the ground no more. Hell no. Look up in the trees for Tony, because if he's on your season, he's up to something every single time. Like, you could even see him like stuttering, like he's like, oh, okay. Like he's got the bug and he's got it bad. His mind is going a million miles a second, and it's just so fun to watch. And this dude does not stop. He is just a non-stop ball of energy, and so fun to freaking watch. Go freaking Tony. Kim, she's making freaking boss moves, Kim brings up Tony. She said he has to go. Has to go. She starts trying to talk to people like Ben, Nick, Kim. Ben, Nick, Michelle, and Denise all want to go for Ben. And that's the first name that I heard at the beginning of the episode was, let's go for freaking Tony. It's time to get Tony out. Tony's time to go. You all know. She's like, Kim's just saying to people, she's like, you know what needs to happen, right? Tony needs to go. That's what needs to happen. Okay, now Edge of Extinction, and this was a gnarly challenge. Let's just break into what exactly the challenge was. So you see Rob come walking up from the beach with a note in his hand, and this note says these tokens are going to come with tremendous effort. That's like one of the first things they really wanted to rub in your face was, this is going to be tremendous. When you say tremendous, usually it's pretty crazy, and it was. Like, this reminds me of like the one where Ethan almost went down. That one. Okay, so what they gotta do is they gotta get 20 coconuts, and they're on the other side of the freaking island, of course. And it's not just a normal on the beach. No, it's rocks, and very slippery, wet rocks. I don't know if anybody has tried to walk on rocks before, but near the beach, usually you slip and fall on your back and it hurts. That's what happens sometimes. Happened to me plenty of times. So you need to get those 20. Then you need to bring them back to your shelter, stack them up. And it's that simple. There's going to be 6 winners. 6 winners get 2 fire tokens each. And basically, there's going to be 5 losers. What a cold challenge. So, right out of the gate, you know, Boston Rob starts taking off. He's just full of adrenaline, ready to go. And this dude is looking good. Like, he looks like he does not, like, he doesn't have the freaking huge stomach. It looks like he just cut that crap off and said, I'm out. And he was moving fast. And then, yeah, he thought it would be smart to slow it down and let somebody else take the lead so he doesn't have to pace, which is a brilliant idea. And you know, if you're going for a long, this looks like a marathon, but it's not. It's close to it, but not even close. But this looks like an extremely, you got to be smart to win this, okay? So why would you be the first one out of the gate going as fast as you could? You want to save up your energy for the end, just like Natalie did. So if you see Natalie, it was basically her versus Sophie, and what does she do? She hits the nitrous right at the end and passes Sophie by about 2 cars. And that's the way you want to run a race. Save up your shit for the good. Listen, save up your shit for the end. If you watch Fast and Furious, what do you think? They hit the nitrous right at the beginning? Hell no. That'll break the tires loose, and it won't even benefit you. What you do is you save that shit up for the end, and then you just clip them right at the end and say, haha, see you later. And that's that. Who else was doing great? Obviously, Natalie was doing good. Freaking Parvati was doing good. Ethan, he was doing all right. And basically, Wendell, he was like one of the last people. It came down to like him and somebody else racing for it, and the girl almost breaks her freaking leg. Danny Boatwright, I'm pretty sure. She almost got smoked. And, you know, it's just a freaking long, miserable. This is something new to Survivor. Like, I haven't seen too many of these type of long, it seemed like long challenges, like, oh, get it by the end of sundown. They're probably talking to him at like 10 in the morning, you know? That's a long freaking challenge. Usually Survivor challenges at the most go for like 6 hours, and that's extremely long. And these look like they have the potential to go very long too, and be very detrimental onto your body. So, you know, it's just absolutely crazy, and you got to do it on rocks. And this is like, you could tear your ACL, your knee, your ankle, back. It's very dangerous to even get these 2 fire tokens and not even have a chance at winning $2 million. Like, the benefit outweighing the reward, it was kind of whatever. Okay, so Rob takes a tumble, slips on the damn rocks, and cracks his elbow, his weenus to be exact, onto the rock, and it was cut open pretty bad. But he said, at that moment, I was toast. And hey, I mean, I don't know. Could he have shooken it off and maybe still kept it in? Probably. But I don't know what happened there. It didn't look that bad. But hey, it could be pretty bad. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All this crap, like the challenge, like Jay getting smashed on his head. I mean, I hope nothing bad happens. Like, hopefully he just shakes it off and gets back up and continues to go on. But you never know. It could be extremely bad. You don't know. You're not there. It's not you. So, fucking wish him best of luck. Okay. So, let's talk about who won tokens there. It was basically Natalie, Sophie, Yule, Tyson, Parvati, and Wendell. All got 2 freaking fire tokens each. The rest of them, thanks for trying. Here's a participation trophy for nothing. Okay, and now Sarah goes up to Tony. She's like, listen, Sophie went out with an idol, so it's definitely in the game. So let's go searching for it. All right, and if anybody knows about idols, if an idol's played, or if an idol gets voted out with it being in your pocket, what happens to it? If it's not down to like the final freaking 4 or like 5 or something, it doesn't get dropped back into the game. But in this case, it's nowhere close to that, and there is way more than 4 or 5 people left in the game. So now when an idol gets used or an idol gets voted out, it goes right back into the game, into a secret hidden spot, and it's on to find the idol. And it's game for everybody. So just a little Survivor, little something if you didn't know. Hopefully it benefits you. Okay, freaking Tony catches awkward ass Ben searching for the idol and finding it. Ben's like trying to stuff it down his pants real quick, and Tony's like, dude, I see you. He's like, oh, shh. And he's like, okay, yeah, you see me. It's freaking nuts. Can we talk about, like, this Game On commercial? It looked awesome. I seen Gronkowski. I'm a Boston dude. Shout out to Gronkowski doing a gaming commercial. That looks sick. Like, maybe I should cover that. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I'd love to watch it and maybe talk about it. Get that. And oh man, and with this new setup, like, I got a custom PC that I built myself, and it's built for streaming. So I'm gonna be able to do live streams on, if I wanted to, right after the challenge, and you guys could come in and join me. You know, that would be sick, and ask me whatever you want, so we get more of the conversation. You know, this is just super excited because, like, I'm finally getting everything I need to start doing what I love, which is, like, streaming, gaming. Can't wait to see how it goes. We'll be gaming. Fortnite streams coming up. I'm not the best, but I'm not bad. And I've only been playing for about like a month or two, and I'm doing pretty good. Definitely not bad. Come check it out if you want to laugh or watch me play. Okay, now the immunity challenge, and this one is a doozy. We have much to talk about right here. First off, Jeff, looking fire. He's got this amazing hat that I'm probably buying. It's such a cool freaking hat. Usually it's all different colors. Survivor hat. Absolutely dig it. And then he's got that blue Jeff t-shirt. How cool would it be if I talk Survivor in those exact clothes? Like, I would love to do that because Jeff Probst is my idol. Shout out to you, Jeff Probst. You make Survivor interesting. If it wasn't for these goons and winners at war, you know, this show would be stupid. But you keep this shit interesting. You're a good host. Okay, so what type of immunity challenge is this? This is something I've seen before many times, and usually it's different. Every time Survivor has a new challenge, they like to throw in a little element, unless it's an epic, awesome challenge, and you don't want to fuck with the first product, okay? Sometimes the first shit, for some reason, that shit will light your shit up, and that's what you're going for. But this ain't that case. So what you gotta do, you gotta stand on a narrow perch, holding one arm above your head. 2 winners, 1 female, 1 male. Also, you get 2 fire tokens each. Fire tokens are huge for this game. You can barter with them, you can get somebody to trust you, vote with you. Hey, if you vote with me, I'll give you 1 token, and I ain't giving it to you till you vote with me. So, I mean, there's just so much to do with these fire tokens. It's bizarre. So yeah, you got this challenge, 1 arm above your head, and you got a big bucket of water. If you drop your arm, if you drop the ninja, the water drops right on your head, and then the shark comes through. No, I'm just kidding. But and then you're out of the challenge. So you don't want to do that. Okay. So it's just crazy. I mean, if Parvati was in this challenge, I believe she would have won, because for some reason she's just awesome at these types of challenges. Like, unbelievable. Okay, challenge on. Ben brings up food right away. He's like, yo, Jeff, do we get food if you want? He's like, I want cookies, peanut butter, I want it all. He's like, badly, I'll lose this challenge just for those. Okay, listen. If you're doing this game for $2 million, okay, you really got to put yourself in their shoes, but you clearly can't. If you're doing it for $2 million and you're Kim or you're somebody else, and Jeff comes out with a bunch of peanut butter, and he says, anybody willing to give up their safety in the game to have this peanut butter? Just for this 1 5-minute session of eating peanut butter as much as you want, and cookies and chocolate milk. Listen, the only thing I'd get in there would be the freaking peanut butter. And maybe some of the milk, but that's that. That other chocolate chip cookies, sugar, it's just not going to benefit you much. But, so Kim gives up her safety in the game for $2 million for cookies, peanut butter. She wasn't the only one. Nick did it. Nick gave the immunity to him. I think Nick could have beat Tony if he really wanted to. But no, he gave the freaking... And he's like, give me a fire token. Tony gives him a fire token. He wins it. This challenge, like, it wasn't much, like, it was so fast. And it wasn't much, like, It wasn't much, but it was, because people are giving up their safety in the game and they are going home. Like Kim, she gives up her safety when she could have possibly beaten Denise, and that's why the freaking jury was, why would you give that up? Why would you not fight? Kim's one of the best individual immunity competitors in Survivor history, in my opinion. So for her to take herself out just for peanut butter, she's kicking herself. She's pissed. And she's probably going to be coming back with a vengeance, but pretty mediocre freaking gameplay. Like, what the fuck happened there? Okay, so yeah, the challenge is over. And you got Denise and Tony winning. Denise is on a freaking rampage with the idols. I mean, the immunities, and so is Tony on his 3 in a row. And I'm pretty sure before this, Tony has never won an individual immunity challenge. This is his first 3 wins in a row, and they are coming at a huge time when he is fighting for $2 million. He's turning up at the right time. He's finding idols, offering them to play for people. I'm not even gonna we can bring that up soon as hell. Okay, so now we're back from the idol. Tony and Denise, 2 fire tokens each, 1 immunity idol, so they're not going anywhere. Who's the first name I hear? Jeremy. For some reason, I hear Jeremy. Remember when we were talking about Tony going home? When Kim was bringing up Tony? It all went to shit because the freaking peanut butter saved Tony's ass big time, and that could have led him to $2 million. It really could. Like, this could be Tony's big break, and I'm hoping it is. Okay, so now Jeremy's got a huge chance of going home, and what does Michelle do? She's willing to work with him and give her advantage to him, and he gets to flip a coin to basically for safety. Wow. And he doesn't even use it. He doesn't even friggin' use it. Let's just go into tribal council. This was nuts. Okay. This is literally the best season I've seen ever. This is the best season I've ever seen. Tribal councils are lit. Everybody whispering behind people's backs. Literally, you come into tribal council with a plan, and for some reason, it's up for debate, and it's time to talk and whisper, and Tony's already whispering, Jeff's asking questions. People can't even answer him because they're like, what did you say, Jeff? I'm trying to save my life in the game. And then you got advantages. You can see how much this game means to them, and everyone is such a good read of character. Like, every single person can read each other so well that they know when people are lying, or Tony knew when freaking he was getting lied to. He just knew it. He's like, Nick's lying to me, just because I could see it in his face. Like, you gotta be good at lying to be on Survivor, and Nick is good at lying, but it was the art of surprise. Sometimes you can't be prepared for when you get surprised, like Tony surprised Nick, and he smoked him with the question. He's like, who wants to come for me? And he's like, and it's just, that's that. Sarah's missing Jeff's questions. This is literally so crazy. We got Jeff saying, oh, look, coming around the left corner. We got Nick. Oh, Nick's talking over there in the, oh, here comes this from the top left corner. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's Wendell from EOE. Nice. How you doing, Wendell? I'm over here, buddy. Yeah, I'll send you a mail later. Have a good day. And then that's that. That's just the way it freaking goes. Tony's got his bag of tricks, and Tony's famous for the bag of tricks. He's got his bag of tricks with him, okay? And you could just see him twitching, giving the chance to use it, and he's letting people know what he's got. Don't give Tony any bag of tricks, because this fool will run with it. He'll use idols and then find them the next day. Okay, now we're coming down to the votes. Jeremy, 3 votes. Kim gets 5 votes. Bye, Kim. # mediocre gameplay. I thought you were going to come in, basically dominate this. But hey, nobody can be perfect. And I'm not smacking you. I appreciate you coming on, and thank you for trying. And I'm still rooting for you if you go on again. But still, I miss the old Kim. But hey, can't get everything you want. Okay, who does she give her fire tokens to? Because at this game, if you have any fire tokens, then you're allowed to bequeath them to another player if you get voted out. And she bequeaths them to Denise, Sarah, and Michelle. Here's a fire token each, girls. What are you going to do with it? All right, I'm Brodie from Boston. This was my Survivor recap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. First off, thank you so much for even checking out my video. It means the world to me because I'm trying to spread positivity. So don't be having a drug test anytime soon because you might fail it. It might show up positive. It's just a joke. But I'm trying to spread freaking positivity, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching it. It means the world. If you guys like it, please give me a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get some thumbs up in here. If you guys want to share it, that'd mean a lot to me also. Thanks for sharing. And if you guys want to subscribe, be right here. And then right beside it is going to be a notification bell. And you guys will literally never miss a new video I drop. And I drop them a lot. If you guys want to see some other videos, they'll be right here. Until next time, I'm Brodie from Boston. Have a good day.